Today we're going to turn these two dish mats into a cute little fall themed pillow. So I have been sewing nonstop for the last week, getting ready for a craft show coming up next weekend. And I just needed something different, a little change of pace to stop stressing about everything. And I'm sitting here looking in my craft room, thinking of ideas like, what can I do? Like, let's do some fun little video. And I saw these dish mats. So I got on Pinterest, I'm like scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Pinterest. I see a lot of people making like bags out of these. And I actually have done my own little boxy zipper pouch video out of this little mat here. And it actually turned out pretty good, a little messed up in some places, but overall I am super happy with how it turned out. I'll link that over here somewhere. But I just see everybody making bags out of these, and I wanted to do something a little different. I was looking around my living room, and I kind of noticed that I don't really have a ton of fall themed things out there. So I kind of decided I'm just going to take this and make like a decorative pillow out of it. I've got some polyfill over here, some leftover polyfill. I don't think I'm going to use that much, but we'll see. Alright, I've got my two mats sitting here. It says, according to the descriptions, they're the same size, but they are a little bit different. The fall one is a little bit bigger. And with them being dish mats, they do already have finished edges. They don't really have raw edges. So I could do them like how you would normally do a pillow, like right sides together, leave a gap, flip it right side out, and like sew your gap shut after you stuff them. But I'm kind of wondering with these edges, leaving that edge on there so that it leaves a little bit of like a ruffled edge once it's sewn together. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna leave a little gap. I'm just gonna use these lines from it being folded so that I can use that to like stuff my pillow, and then I'll sew that shut at the end. I am gonna place some pins around the edges. I'm trying to center it as much as I can. So now I've got this clipped together, and let's go to the sewing machine. And I do have a walking foot on my machine because of how thick these fabrics are. And I am gonna back stitch at the start and end. I'm bringing it a little closer, see what I'm doing. And I am just sewing about a 1/4 inch in from the gray. Alright, we've gone through, sewn a little stitch around the whole edge. And I left a little hole so we can fill it now. And this is just generic polyfill that I got from Joann's or something. And we're just gonna stuff it in here. Start with the corners first. And I don't want this to be like the thickest pillow ever, but I still want it to have a nice little cushion. So I'm not gonna overstuff it or anything. Just make sure my corners are full. I'll shove a little extra in the middle so that once I sew this together, I can kind of flatten it out so that the stuffing is evenly spaced. And the more I'm stuffing this, the more I'm liking the fuller look. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. All right, we're gonna make sure it goes to our edges. Make sure everything feels nice and full. So now we're gonna pinch this shut. And I think I'm gonna put a clip on it, kind of like in the middle, just to help keep my seam even. And back to the sewing machine, and we will stitch this shut. You kind of want to push the stuffing down inside so that it's away from the edge so it still fits under your machine okay. Back stitch at the beginning and end still. Alright, and there we have our pillow. And I'm going to take some time, go through, trim up all my extra threads. And then we'll want to like kind of push on it. Push that stuffing kind of back towards where we pulled it away from the edge. Make sure it's nice and even. There we go, we have our nice little pillow. I cannot wait to put this on the couch for everybody to see. Maybe I'll take it with me to the craft show, just to show off kind of what I did. There's the back side of it. And I'm kind of glad I did the stitching the way I did. It's got this nice little kind of like ruffled edge now. It is perfect for what I wanted. If you thought this pillow was cool at all, watching me make it, maybe you're thinking of doing it yourself, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. I love making videos just to kind of share the fun things I come up with, maybe showing you guys. I don't want to be a gatekeeper, so I love sharing what I learn. So please subscribe so you can get updated when I post another fun idea. Let me know down in the comments if there's any other things that you think would be fun to make. Maybe you have an idea for a little Dollar Tree mat thing like this. Send me a picture of what you make, tag me in it. I love to see everything. I want to be everybody's little personal cheerleader. So until next time.